It's a new road for Georgia Tech. Chan Gailey's pro-style offense is out, and in comes Paul Johnson's triple option. Yesterday's spring game was a debut of Tech's new offense. Chris Hutchinson has more from Atlanta.
2007 was an unlucky 7. Georgia Tech won 7 games for the 4th time in 5 seasons. They also lost to in-state rival Georgia for the 7th straight season. These were some of the reasons that Chan Gailey was told to pack his bags. Saturday's T-Day marked the debut of Paul Johnson and his triple option offense. There were missed pitches and fumbles, and Johnson feels that the Jackets have a long way to go.
You know, there's room for improvement everywhere. I don't think we've arrived at any position or any area of the team. I think it's a work in progress. I mean, you know, every day's a different deal.
The other spring storyline isn't just a new playbook, but a new quarterback. Auburn transfer Calvin Booker and Josh Nesbitt are expected to fight for the top spot, but both are more concerned about the offense than who gets the chance to lead it.
Just like anything, it's not as easy as riding a bike, but once you get used to it and once you rep it enough, it'll become second nature. And you got guys who a lot of us have never run this option before, so we're just starting to get acclimated to it. And
we're going to some of the A-backs and B-backs, we're going to get together, then we're going to get together with the receivers, running a little 7-on-7. I think all of us understand the offense, it's just going out executing.
Buzz and the Yellow Jacket fans will have plenty of options for 2008. Losing to Georgia for the 8th straight time isn't one of them.
This year will be a new road to travel for the Rambling Wreck. With a new coach behind the wheel, a new quarterback, as well as a new playbook, the Yellow Jackets are trying to get over the 7-win itch. Georgia Tech kicks off the 2008 season August 28th versus Jacksonville State. At Bobby Dodd Stadium, Chris Hutchinson, WTVM Sports Leader 9.
Thanks, Chris. It has been a long, winding road for Columbus native Frank Thomas. The big hurt has been a big out of late, with his batting average dropping below 200. That led the Toronto Blue Jays benching the 19-year veteran yesterday, and Thomas wasn't happy. Today, the Jays released Thomas. Toronto's GM J.P. Ricciardi says the two came to a, quote, mutual agreement after meeting in the clubhouse today. So what does that mean for Thomas? Well, that means he's on the market for a new club. The Jays, however, are on the hook for the remainder of the 2-year, $18 million contract. Now to catfishing the River Dogs in the 3rd game of a 4-game set at Golden Park. 3-1 Fish in the 5th. Abraham Almonte takes it deep to left center. Solo shot cuts the game to 3-2. Then the River Dogs open it up in the 6th. Wady Rufino doubles down the left field line. Jose Montero and Austin Roman score. Rufino had 5 RBIs on the day, 4-3 Charleston. And then Almonte puts it up for good with a 3-run frozen rope homer to right field. River Dogs put up 6 runs in the 6th, and they hold on to win 11-7. The Braves are now going for a sweep against the Dodgers at Turner Field. Bottom of the 5th, tied at 1, Kelly Johnson deep into right, his 3rd of the year, and that gives the Braves a 2-1 lead. Later that inning, Chipper Jones continues to be hot on the plate. He drills a double off the wall in right, but halfway to second, he pulls up. Diagnosis of pulled right quad. He left the game, no word yet on his status. To the 8th, now 3-1 Braves. Mark Teixeira takes Scott Proctor-Yard his 4th. Tex has 5 RBIs in the last 2 games. Braves get the sweep and get back to 500 on the year. 6-1 the final. And how about some big racing news? This coming from the land of the rising sun. Danica Patrick, 50 races after she began her career racing Indy cars, has become the first woman ever to win on the open wheel racing circuit. She won today's race in Japan, and after her competitors were forced to make pit stops for fuel in the final laps. We will be back just in a minute. Stay tuned.